Hi, Solgren speaking, and this is Wings of V devlog number 17. Keep in mind that most of the things you're going to see during this devlog is still a work in progress. Path of Decay is one of the last areas in the game, and has been teased a couple of times at this point. Along with some touch-ups to its visuals, a few new mechanics have been in the works. Here you can see a new puzzle mechanic. In order to open the door, you need to touch the orbs a certain number of times, with a cooldown between each activation. This combined with some complex platforming and crumbling platforms makes for quite the challenge. Alongside these new mechanics is a new enemy. They don't have a name yet, but they fit in with the levels design quite well. They might remind you of convicts, but they're quite a bit more devastating, as their bodies are covered with bone plate, leaving only their heads vulnerable. As you may have seen in the past few screenshot Saturday posts, there's been a number of new cosmetics added to the game. Adding cosmetics and secrets is an ongoing process, but here's a quick look at some of the more recently added sets. The encounter with this set of gargoyles hasn't been teased before, but they're actually an adaptation of Craterak's old design. When first implemented, the fight felt visually overwhelming and fast-paced. A number of tweaks and rehauls have landed at a much better spot, one that certainly feels more like a boss than before. Also recently added were some minor movements, just to make the boss feel a bit less static. They don't have a name quite yet, and are still in work in progress, but they're getting close to being finished. The last thing to touch on this devlog is the library. A handful of visual assets, including giant tomes and flying books, have been added to help the atmosphere feel more like an actual demon library, rather than just a simple keep or tower. This, coupled with an extension to the area itself, helped make it feel complete. There may be some minor additions or changes from here, but it has come together nicely so far. Hopefully you enjoyed the new format of Wings of V devlogs. This video will be accompanied by a normal style post, and this should become the standard thing until the game's release in October. Thanks for watching, and tune in again in 2 weeks for another Wings of V devlog. For more information about Wings of V, visit grynsoft.com and follow Grynsoft on Twitter.